Alright, what's good, YouTube? As you can see, I got a fan behind me and a fan to my right. I am so hot, and I closed off my window on the right side. You can't see it, but it's closed off just because it is boiling. It is boiling in my room, so it's pretty cool. But we're back locked in on reading. We're doing really well on that sense. I've been walking to the gym because the weather's super nice. I've been walking to the gym. It's like how far is it? It's an hour walk. It's 4 kilometers actually. So I walked 8 kilometers today. Which is really good. I'm pretty happy about it. So actually that's really cool. I didn't realize how long I was walking, but it's a 54-minute walk, an hour walk. I'm essentially walking an hour there and an hour back. My steps are at 16,000, which this is actually low-key really good to be putting in because I don't have to do cardio at the gym. I can just walk, and I'm actually outside, so heat is being dissipated. I'm getting tan. On the way back, I walked with my shirt off just because, or partially, it was like on my neck, just so I can get my back tanned. Yeah, so that's kind of like a cool detail. I get to read while walking, so I read for like an hour and a half today, I want to say. Psycho-Cybernetics is really dense. The pages are really dense, so I read like not that many pages, maybe 25 in total, which is crazy. But mind you, as I'm walking, I'm reading slower because I'm also like looking up, looking around, making sure that no cars hit me. So it's not like ideal reading situation, but I get to walk and read instead of scrolling my phone all day, which is, it helps me be more creative because I get to think about more ideas slowly. Also, pretty cool things are happening with the brand. Potential sponsorships are coming, not for me but by me, to shout out my boys, KB Emotion. But I wanted to talk about a dream I had last night, and it was a really bad dream. It was a nightmare. Personally, I find it to be a nightmare, but it's because I didn't want this thing to happen in the dream, and it turns out my heart lies somewhere that I didn't think it was, and I've been lying to myself. It put me in a position that I thought, or it put me in a space in my heart that I thought I was over, and I kind of walked away from. But it brought me back, and it made but ruined my workout, if you know what I mean. Like, bro, I made another video, but I got too emotional in it. So I don't know. I thought I was past this area in my life, and I thought I walked away from it. Genuinely, I thought I broke through it. Thought I broke through that barrier, and it turns out it was a false barrier that I created because in the locker room, when I was posing and doing like checking out like, okay, the pump, how it looks, tears just started forming. Tears started fucking forming, and I needed a minute in the washroom because I don't know what the fuck was happening, bro. And it's so sad because you think you're over some things, and then they swing right back, and this could definitely be a part of my trade. This definitely affects my trading, and it's good that I'm breaking through these barriers, but it's also like, fuck, man, I need to realize this shit, and I need to know what the fuck is going on. This fucking sucks. Genuinely, people who get it. They know, they try to walk away from something for so long, but it just comes back, and in the worst ways possible, because it's either a nightmare or it's a reminder, it's like anything, literally anything. And it was all of the above. It was in the dream. It was literally there, and you could see everything, you could feel everything, and then you wake up and you're a whole different person in a whole different place, and you reminisce, almost not reminisce, but you're remembering, and it puts you in a bad position because you don't want to be there, and you're trying to move forward with your life, but then you get sent back, and it's like, you know, I think it's like monkey ladders, chutes and ladders, chutes and ladders, chutes and ladders. I'll pop up a picture of it. So that's kind of what it feels like, you know. You're climbing up, you're doing your thing, and then you run into a snake, and it pulls you back down to a level you didn't realize you were at. And you know, I'm going to try to look at this in a positive point of view, because I'm learning about an issue I can work on correcting, even though I've tried to correct this issue multiple times. And I think there's a, I don't know. I don't know if this is a blessing or a curse, because it's something that I used to care about, and now I don't feel it, but now I'm realizing I'm yearning. But I don't know. I really don't know. And it's something I can't explain to you, because if I could, I would understand it. And I don't understand it. So I couldn't explain it to you. But I think the people who know what I mean know what I mean. They get sent back to this moment, and you fucking hate that moment. And you never want to be in that moment. And it's a part of why you're doing what you're doing. To go beyond, to transcend past this version of yourself. And I thought I did. I truly thought I did. And then I got sent back to it temporarily. And the worst thing in the world is changing yourself and changing how you think, your group of friends, your social status, and then getting sent back to your old one temporarily, just to feel what you felt back then. That's what I did. That's what happened to me last night. I think that's the perfect way to put it, how I felt last night. I got sent back to that point of pain. Or I woke up in that point of pain after I got sent back. And it's the worst feeling in the fucking world. Genuinely. That's really it though for this YouTube video. I don't know, you got, the way I look at it as well is, I could sit here and bitch, or I can make content about it and put it out there, and I don't know what will happen, honestly. I could get made fun of, whatever. I don't really give a shit at this point. Really too far into this to care. But yeah, it's not ideal, I'll put it that way. But to fix a problem, 50% of it is identifying the problem. And I definitely got a hint of what the problem is. And I know that I'm not going to speak about the problem. I fully speak about the problem, but I just don't know how to go about fixing it. But that's it for today's video. Performance packs are out for pre-order. We will be doing it's cheapest right now. Pre-order right now is $80 for these packs. You can pre-order right now, but when they do come in, pre-order is not available anymore. Unfortunately, prices will go up to approximately $110, but we will be sponsoring others, so they will drop a discount code if you go follow them, find them out, and you'll find it, get a discount on it. But I'm gonna leave it at that for today. Honestly, all these things that are coming to me, I'm gonna take them in and try to build on them, because that's the only thing you can do. Any failure, any issue you face, the only thing you can do is try to correct it and move on. And that's the point of Ethereal Athletics, to go beyond, to transcend, to surpass all these barriers that we have, the barriers that we think we have, because truly life is limitless. The only limits are up here. But I'm gonna leave it at that for today. Peace.